Hello and welcome to episode 240. This is a little quick update on checking if the player stops running. We're going to constrain it to a certain area, so we're not checking the entire map. So let's get it set up to how we had it before. So we're going to need an objective. Scoreboard, objectives, add, I believe we called it sprint. And it was type custom :sprint 1 centimeter. Yep, that looks good. Okay, let's create that. And let's mark out an area. Okay. So if the player is in this area here, oh, there's a little hole in the ground. So only if they stop inside this area are we going to do the command. Let's set up the controller exactly as we had it last time. We'll call this controller area. Pop a little lever on top. Make sure it's repeating. Okay, we're going to execute as any player run, say, stopped sprinting. And we need to do a score check in here as well. Scores equals sprint equals 1. Okay, and in this one we are going to execute as any player store success as a score for that player in sprint if score for that player sprint matches 2 or higher. Okay, let's turn that on and see if that works. Yep, that's working. So every time I stop, it gives me the message. Okay, let's clear the chat. Now, we want to define it as this area here. So I'm going to stand somewhere and press F3, and I'm going to be looking in positive Z, yes, and positive X. So if I'm standing in this corner, I'm positive Z, but I'm negative X. Don't want that. So we want this corner, positive Z, positive X. Let's get the coordinates of that block. Fill, tap, tap, tap. Copy. And we will go onto this block. And where we've got the scores, we're also going to do an area check. So let's put that in there, those coordinates, and we'll say X equals that first coordinate. Don't forget your comma. Y equals the second coordinate, comma. Z equals. Okay. And now we need dx equals, dy equals, dz equals. Let's get those values. Done. So dx, positive x was that way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Z, 1, 2. And y, well, that's your up and down, so let's just put about 2 or something. So I forgot already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. Okay. So dx was 5. dz was 2. dy was put at 2. Done. Now I should be able to run around. Yeah, let's clear the chat so we can see easier. I stop running. It doesn't do anything. Okay, unless I'm inside that area. If I stop running inside this area, then it does something. So you could have a scary corridor with some obstacles and stuff, and the player has to run through the corridor. If they stop in the corridor, they get the message. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Let's just copy that and copy that. Put them down there. Get the lever, and we'll do another check. This one is going to be a controller, and this is going to check and see if it's near a marker. So we'll better summon a marker, I suppose. And we'll have a kill for the marker too. Where should we put the marker? Let's pick anywhere. Let's pick over here. We'll put our marker there. Fill. Tab, tab, tab. Right. Now, first, I am going to use an armor stand for testing. I'm still going to call it marker though. Summon marker. Summon Marek. No, that sounds like some sort of Romulan or Vulcan. Summon. No, this one's going to be kill. So, pop button on, pop button on. Summon, and remember the armor stand is just for testing. We don't want to use this when we're doing the map properly. Let's give it a tag though. We'll change it in a minute. Tags, we'll put proximity check or just prox check. Done. There he is. And this one will be kill. Any entity tag equals prox check. Okay. Yeah. Let's change this controller. So we're not going to be checking the area anymore. So let's just get rid of that. There we go. Right. We want a distance. So we say distance equals 0 to 5. So we have to be within 5 blocks. At the moment though, 5 blocks of what? Probably this control block. So let's test that. See this thing over here. Let's get rid of the chat. It's not doing anything. So it's probably within 5 blocks of this. Yeah. So that's no good. We need to change where it's executing that command. So at the beginning here, execute as. Well, let's start by saying execute at any entity tag equals prox check. There we go. So now we've moved the command. It's not executing here now. It's executing over there. So we should be able to stop here. Yeah. But if we're within 5 blocks of the armor stand, we get the sign stop sprinting. Okay. So that all works. One last thing though, we don't want to use an armor stand. So let's kill that. We'll change armor stand to marker. Done. Okay, right, it's still there. Yeah, I can stop running. Nothing happens if I'm within 5 blocks. Stop sprinting. There we go. Cool. There we go. That's how you we check if the players stop running, and we can check if they're in an actually defined area, such as this one is good for if you want a square area, and this one is good if you want a spherical area. Okay, nice quick little update. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.